games and strains.
Yo, what's going on to all my video game peeps? It's your favorite Stone Gamer, your boy Big V, here with another episode of my show, Games and Strands. We'll be chill and talk about video game stuff. That's it. That's all. Man, I hope y'all had a good week so far, playing some good video games, hopefully getting some rest, staying stressed and sucker free. You know what I mean? If you like me, you've been playing some Assassin's Creed Shadows. You know what I mean? That's what I want to talk about today. I'm fresh off playing the game, so forgive me if I'm rambling a little bit. Everything not flowing how it's supposed to be in a structural manner. But I'm hyped. I'm hyped to talk about this, man. First and foremost, Ubisoft is one of my favorite publishers, man. I love some Far Cry. I love the Avatar game. And I love Assassin's Creed, man. They're one of my favorite publishers, man. So I mean, like, I know they, that they get a lot of shit for always overcharging, as far as their packages go with the regular, and then you got the deluxe and the ultimate editions. The prices be kind of crazy. One be $70. Then it jumps from 70 to like 130 for the deluxe edition. Trust me, I know. I buy the games. I'm the sucker who's paying 130 for the deluxe edition so I can get the season pass and all that. Y'all already know, man. But I love Ubisoft. I can't lie to y'all. I love Ubisoft, man. I know people like, some of the gamers out there are saying that they getting tired of the same old Ubisoft formula where you just going around and checking boxes of your things to do and liberating camps and things like that. Let me tell you, man, I'm not one of those people who are tired of it. I love it, especially this Assassin's Creed Shadows, man. Let's talk about it. I picked up the game last Friday. No, it was last Thursday, pardon me. And so far, I got about 6 hours in. I'm about 6 hours in, about 20%. And let me tell y'all, man, I don't know if, I'm not even going to say that. I'm just going to say it like this. The introduction to Assassin's Creed Shadow has to be in the top 10 introductions of video games of all time. Like, it's so cinematic. It gets you caught up in the story right away. It gets your heart racing. Like, it does a great job of introducing the main characters right off the bat. I love it. I absolutely love how they did it. Very cinematic, very dramatic introduction into the game. I love every bit of that, man. I swear. I also noticed while playing the game that it is very accessible to those, well, not even to just those, but to everybody. It comes with the difficulty sliders. If you are kind of new to the Assassin's Creed genre, or this might not be, the type of game that you normally play and you're kind of skeptical, they got the difficulty slider so you can set it on easy, medium, hard, or what have you. If you're a bit seasoned, you can play on a higher difficulty level. If you are a bit seasoned, you can play on a higher difficulty level. Or if you're not, you can play on a lower difficulty level. I love games like that. I love inclusiveness in video games when it comes to the difficulty. Sometimes I suck at games and I have to put them on easy. Sometimes I may be good at a game and I'm going to still put it on easy just because the game may be 200 hours. I'm trying to get through it so I can, continue on and play the next game or get to the DLC of this game. It just be a lot. I don't have time to, sit there and prove that I'm the top-notch boss because I play on the hardest difficulty level. Man, fuck all that, yo. Play on what suits you. They also got the graphic settings, typical ones from the performance mode, the quality mode. They even have a mode where you can play the balance, and I think it gives off about maybe 40 frames per second. I know some of my peeps out there like to play in 1440p, 40 frames per second. I think that's what it gives off on the balance mode. I'm not sure. Me myself, y'all know how I'm playing. I'm playing the performance mode, and I gotta say, I like how it looks on the PS5. I really do. I know some people like, oh, it looks way better on the PS5 Pro. Well, listen, my peeps that are watching this video and that are heavy gamers and tune into the Games and Strange podcast on the basis, most of us are regular PS5 owners. Most of us are Xbox Series X and S owners. So I don't think a lot of us have yet gravitated toward the PS5 Pro. But yo, some maybe some of y'all have, and I'm not telling y'all not go get it. I would definitely pick it up if you can afford it. But if not, yo man, the regular PS5 is just as good, and the regular PS5 of this version looks good to me. I love it. Like I said, I'm playing on performance mode, and it looks fantastic. One other thing that I did like about this game too, yo, Ubisoft always nails the soundtrack. They always nailed the soundtrack. This Assassin's Creed Shadows is, I love the actual setting of it because, again, we've never seen an Assassin's Creed take place in this Japanese setting. So not only did they nail the setting of this game, Ubisoft nailed the fucking soundtrack to this game. Like I said, they always nail it, but the Japanese style of music when you're in battle during these games, man, it just gives you a type of feel, man. I can't even describe, man. It just makes you just want to just play it and binge it. Like, yo, I've been playing this game nonstop, and I promise you, it's hard to put down. It is hard to put down because of the soundtrack and the graphics. But that soundtrack it just keeps your blood going. But if you are a seasoned vet to these Assassin's Creed games, that's always been the standard. The soundtrack has always been great. I can't tell you an Assassin's Creed game that didn't have a fantastic soundtrack. The main thing that I like other than the soundtrack of this game, of course, the graphics, that like I've already said, but yo, this may be one of the most captivating stories that I've seen in any Assassin's Creed. I like the story of Valhalla. I like the story of Odyssey, Black Flag. You know, this game is split up into two parts. I haven't gotten to the part where you play as the guy because you're playing as the female character and the male character. I haven't gotten to the part where it branches off as the male character. And like I said, I'm 6 hours in. I'm 6 hours in doing this, and I still haven't gotten to the main part where I ain't playing more of his story. And I think that's so fire. And it keeps you engaged. It keeps you interested to see where it's going. And I know most Assassin's Creed are just pretty much straightforward. I like this because now you are telling the tale of two characters. Like two different type of characters. The girl, her character is more of a sneak around, more of the stealthy type of character. The little bit that you do play at the beginning of the male character, his is more like a dominant warrior, seeming like his is more power oriented. And I can't wait to see where they're going to be going with this. But yo, the story is so fire, and this is just the main story. Yo, what I've been spending the most time doing though is the side missions. The side missions are just as engaging as the main story. They actually add on more to the main story the more I play it. When I tell you that they are deeply rooted and engaging, I promise you, there's nothing boring about these side missions that they have on Assassin's Creed Shadows. Nothing boring. Nothing boring. And if you hear people out there or other video game podcasters saying that, yo, they got caught up in doing the side quest and abandoned the main story, I promise you, that is so spot on. Like, I was so invested in doing the side quest that I forgot that what I was doing wasn't part of the main story. I kept wondering why, like, my usage of the game hadn't been up nothing but a few percentage past 20%. But it's only because I hadn't been playing the main story. So, yes, I'm telling y'all, man, once you play this game and you see how like invested Ubisoft put in time with these side quests, it is fucking insane, dude. It is insane. And again, I know Ubisoft ain't everybody's favorite publisher. I get all that. I get all that. I know they did push this game back because it was supposed to come out maybe like a month or two ago. But yo, what I like about it is if they push this game back in order to make it better, yo, hats off to Ubisoft. Y'all did a fucking fantastic job. A fucking phenomenal job from in my opinion, from where I stand. I'm loving this game. I'm anxious to see where it is gonna go. Like, man, I really can't believe. And here's the thing: it didn't come with a day one patch either. That means the game was already refined and finished the way they wanted it to. Now they have sent out an update within this past week. I'm pretty sure it was just probably fixing a few bugs that they had. But most games that come out these days, they come with a day one patch, meaning the game wasn't even finished before they released it to us. You had to install it and you had to install the day one patch. Assassin's Creed didn't do that. Yes, I got the physical copy too. Shout out to GameStop, you know what I mean? So yes, you can go and pick up the physical copy or you can buy digital from the comfort of your own home. You know what I mean? They do got the deluxe edition and other editions and like that. I would probably get the standard edition, which is what I got. And when you buy the standard edition, it comes with some extra DLC, like some extra missions. And because I'm hearing that Ubisoft isn't going to charge for the season pass on this game, being the fact that, yo, they've been under fire. People are saying that if this Assassin's Creed doesn't go good, we may see some major changes at Ubisoft. And also, I feel like Ubisoft know that they owe the fans this. Y'all pushed the game back. You know what I mean? You had people all hyped up thinking that it was going to come out when it didn't come out. And again, salute to y'all for pushing it back if it was to make it better and make it more refined. Thank you. I wish more companies would do that. But I'm hearing that, you know, it's a lot riding on this game. And I'm hoping that that the people, the gamers out here are taking to it how it needs to be taken to it because it is a phenomenal game. I love it. Matter of fact, yo, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to get back to it. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all will be playing this soon if you haven't. You know what I mean? But after watching this video, if you're on the fence, get off the fence. Go pick it up. It is phenomenal. You know what I mean? And as usual, man, y'all stay safe and stay gaming.